Hey there, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Dr. Charlotte Hayes, and today we're jumping right into something that's been stirring up a real buzz in men's health communities. We're discussing a straightforward kitchen staple that, when paired with olive oil, could turn out to be that natural testosterone booster you've been searching for. Now, before we jump in, I'd love for you to tap that subscribe button and hit the bell so you catch all of our content on health optimization. And hang tight until the end, because I'll reveal some unexpected pairings that the majority of men haven't even come across. So, let's dive into what's truly going on with testosterone as the years go by. If you're past 50, you've likely spotted some shifts. Perhaps you're not bouncing back from workouts the way you once did. Maybe your energy isn't holding up like it was a decade back. You could be holding on to a little extra weight in the midsection. And honestly, your motivation and bedroom performance might not be hitting on all fronts like before. Here's the key point that plenty of doctors skip over. This isn't merely about aging. Sure, testosterone drops naturally by roughly 1 to 2% each year after 30. But those sharp declines that hit so many men, they're frequently tied to lifestyle choices, inflammation, and nutrient gaps that we can actually tackle. And that's precisely where olive oil fits in. But not any old olive oil, and certainly not solo. The real magic kicks in when you blend it with targeted ingredients that team up synergistically to aid your body's innate testosterone creation. Now I can guess what you're wondering. Dr. Hayes, how could something as basic as olive oil really shift things? Well, allow me to unpack the science for you, since it's downright captivating. Extra virgin olive oil is loaded with monounsaturated fats. And here's the reason that counts for testosterone. Your body requires those healthy fats to craft hormones. Testosterone counts as a steroid hormone, so it's derived from cholesterol. Lacking sufficient healthy fats in your meals, your body just lacks the essential components to build peak testosterone amounts. But it goes deeper than that. Olive oil holds potent antioxidants known as polyphenols, especially one named aleuropine. These elements assist in lowering oxidative stress and inflammation all over your body. And inflammation ranks as one of the top threats to solid testosterone levels. When your system stays in ongoing inflammation mode, it pulls resources from hormone making toward battling that inflammation. Research indicates that guys who incorporate olive oil into their routine regularly often show higher testosterone than those who skip it. In a particular study, folks who relied on olive oil as their main fat for 3 weeks watched their testosterone rise by around 17%. That's a big deal. But now, this is where it turns truly intriguing. When you pair olive oil with select other elements right before bedtime, you form what I term a hormonal optimization stack. Timing plays a role here too, since much of your body's testosterone work occurs while you sleep, especially in those deep sleep phases. So, what do you blend with your olive oil? Let me walk you through the pairings backed by the strongest science and real-world outcomes. Starting off, we've got raw honey. Now, I'm not referring to that refined junk in the bear bottle. I mean genuine, raw, unprocessed honey. Here's the reason this duo packs such a punch. Honey supplies a mineral called boron, and boron proves vital for testosterone creation. Studies reveal that adding boron can lift free testosterone by as much as 28% in only a week. But honey offers more than that. It packs B vitamins, which are key for energy creation and hormone building. Plus, the natural sugars in honey keep insulin steady overnight. And that's vital since insulin resistance ties closely to low testosterone. When you mix 1 teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil with 1 teaspoon of raw honey before bed, you're delivering your body a steady energy flow all night, plus the nutrients for top hormone output. The healthy fats in the olive oil ease the uptake of honey sugars, avoiding any blood sugar jumps that might mess with your rest. Now on to the next potent add-in, ground cinnamon. This one catches many off guard, but cinnamon excels at backing healthy testosterone. It operates via several pathways. For starters, cinnamon stands as one of the top natural insulin sensitizers out there. It aids your cells in reacting better to insulin, so your body produces less overall. That's essential because elevated insulin hampers testosterone output. By boosting insulin sensitivity, you clear a primary roadblock to robust testosterone. Cinnamon brings strong anti-inflammatory effects too. It includes polyphenols that cut down body-wide inflammation, which, as we covered, kills testosterone big time. On top of that, cinnamon boosts circulation everywhere, including the reproductive areas, which matters for both testosterone making and sexual performance. Give this a go. Blend 1 teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil with half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon and 1 teaspoon of raw honey. Have this mix roughly 30 to 60 minutes pre-bed. These three together forge a strong synergy that aids not only testosterone creation, but enhanced sleep, better metabolism, and less inflammation. Allow me to reveal yet another amazing pairing. This one's with ginger, and the evidence on ginger and testosterone? It's frankly astonishing. Various studies demonstrate that ginger boosts can raise testosterone markedly. In one trial with infertile men, ginger lifted testosterone by 17%. Ginger functions by easing oxidative stress in the testes, enhancing circulation, and backing luteinizing hormone, the signal that prompts your testes to make testosterone. It carries robust anti-inflammatory traits and can aid insulin sensitivity, much like cinnamon. For this mix, go with fresh ginger. Grate about a quarter teaspoon of fresh ginger and stir it into 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil and 1 tablespoon of raw honey. The flavor's actually pretty enjoyable, with a pleasant, warming kick from the ginger. Consume this blend before bed, and you're supplying your body a major lift for nighttime testosterone work. Now, here's another element that flies under the radar for most men: pumpkin seeds. These tiny nutrient bombs overflow with zinc, and zinc is utterly essential for testosterone creation. Actually, lacking zinc ranks as a leading diet-related trigger for low testosterone. Your body relies on zinc for testosterone production, and it uses it to block conversion of testosterone to estrogen. Pumpkin seeds also deliver magnesium, another mineral key for testosterone output and restful sleep. Plenty of men lack magnesium, and that shortfall can spark lousy sleep, which then hits testosterone hard. Here's the plan. Buzz up about 2 tablespoons of raw pumpkin seeds in a coffee grinder to a fine powder. Stir that into 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil and 1 tablespoon of raw honey. This forms a paste brimming with healthy fats, zinc, magnesium, and the other testosterone-friendly nutrients we've touched on. Let me fill you in on one more potent pairing that features turmeric. Turmeric harbors a compound named curcumin, studied extensively for its wellness perks. For testosterone, turmeric mainly cuts inflammation and sharpens insulin sensitivity. But turmeric has a hitch. Curcumin absorbs poorly solo. Enter the olive oil pairing. It's key. Curcumin's fat-soluble, so it needs fats for best uptake. Olive oil's healthy fats ramp up curcumin's bioavailability big time. And tossing in a dash of black pepper with its piperine compound spikes absorption by up to 2,000%. Whip up 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil with 1 tablespoon of raw honey, half a teaspoon of ground turmeric, and a small pinch of black pepper. Down it before bed, and you're handing your body strong anti-inflammatory aid to fine-tune testosterone while you rest. Now let's cover garlic. I get it. Garlic pre-bed doesn't scream fun, but stick with me. Garlic holds allicin, a compound that animal research shows ramps up testosterone via better luteinizing hormone release. Garlic boosts circulation too, lowers cortisol, and aids heart health, all crucial for steady testosterone. For this blend, use fresh garlic. Smash 1 clove and let it rest 10 minutes to spark the allicin. Then blend it with 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil and 1 tablespoon of raw honey. The honey softens garlic's bite, and olive oil eases absorption while cutting tummy upset risks. Here's one more thing to grasp about why timing these blends counts. Your testosterone output tracks a circadian rhythm. Levels peak early morning and dip evenings, yet production ramps up in sleep, especially deep stages. By taking these nutrient-packed blends pre-bed, you supply the raw stuff your body craves exactly when it peaks. Olive oil's fats give hormone-building basics. Minerals and elements from the ads fuel the enzyme steps in testosterone crafting. And pre-bed dosing means digestion and uptake happen overnight, readying nutrients for prime production windows. Let me introduce another strong player, fenugreek. Fenugreek seeds have aided male wellness in traditional medicine for ages, and current studies back it up. Research shows fenugreek boosts raise testosterone, build strength and body makeup, and lift libido plus sexual performance. Fenugreek blocks enzymes turning testosterone to estrogen or dihydrotestosterone. It also supplies saponins that might spur luteinizing hormone release, cueing your testes for more testosterone. For your olive oil mix, grind seeds to powder or grab fenugreek powder. Blend half a teaspoon of fenugreek powder with 1 teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil and 1 tablespoon of raw honey. Fenugreek's taste can be bold for some, so begin with a 1/4 teaspoon and build up. Now, I need to touch on something key. Though these natural fixes can shine brightly, they thrive in a full health strategy. You can't supplement away bad eating and couch time. These olive oil blends aid your body's hormone work, but pair them with solid habits. Secure enough sleep. Target 7 to 9 hours nightly. Bad rest tanks testosterone quickest. One study found men under 5 hours sleep nightly had testosterone 10 to 15% below those with full rest. Handle stress smartly. Ongoing stress spikes cortisol, and cortisol opposes testosterone. One rises, the other falls. Pick stress busters that suit you. Meditation, deep breaths, nature walks, or fun hobbies. Work out steadily, especially resistance style. Weightlifting tops natural testosterone lifts. Hit big moves like squats, deadlifts, bench presses, but avoid overdoing it. Too much without recovery drops testosterone. Hold steady body weight. Extra fat, especially belly, packs aromatase enzyme that flips testosterone to estrogen. More fat means more flip, a nasty loop. Shedding extra pounds ranks tops for natural testosterone gains. Let me pass along one final strong pairing, this time with Brazil nuts. Brazil nuts top food selenium sources, a mineral vital for testosterone output. 2 to 3 nuts meet your full daily selenium needs. Selenium aids thyroid work, cuts oxidative stress, and joins testosterone synthesis. Grind 2 Brazil nuts to powder and fold into 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil and 1 teaspoon of raw honey. This yields a nutrient-loaded blend that backs not just testosterone, but whole hormone balance. Now, a vital note on quality. For olive oil, it counts hugely. Choose extra virgin, ideally in dark glass with a harvest date. Extra virgin's the first cold press, keeping max beneficial compounds. Cheaper oils get processed, losing health-boosting polyphenols. Same for honey. Raw, unfiltered keeps enzymes, pollen, and extras killed in refining. Processed honeys? Basically sugar water. Seek raw, unfiltered labels. Local beekeeper if you can. For spices and seeds, buy whole and grind fresh when able. Pre-ground loses strength over time, and shelf life varies. Fresh grinding locks in peak nutrients. Let me chat about outcomes men share from steady use of these blends. Remember, folks differ, so results vary, but these patterns pop up often in my work. Lots of men spot better energy in week 1 or 2. They rise more refreshed, with even energy all day. It tracks. These aid deeper sleep and steady fuel sans sugar roller coasters. By month 1, many see body shifts. Fat drops, especially midsection, muscle builds smoother, workouts energize more, recovery speeds up. At 6 to 8 weeks, most note libido and sex function lifts. Morning wood hits more often, firmer. Drive rises, performance sharpens. This aligns with testosterone rise timelines and visible shifts. Many also share mood and focus gains. They feel driven, assured, sharper. No shock. Testosterone sways brain function and emotions big. Now let's tackle frequent queries and worries. First, can these blends go overboard? The doses I suggest suit most men safely, but excess of good can tip. If rotating multiples, space them. Different nights for each. Note honey adds sugar. With diabetes or insulin issues, factor it into your diet big picture. Upside, olive oil and spices temper blood sugar hits, but watch it. Some ads might clash with meds. Garlic, ginger, thin blood. On thinners, chat doctor before regular use. Cinnamon sways blood sugar. ACE for sensitivity boosts. But on diabetes meds, track sugars close. Any ongoing issues or pills, loop in your doc pre-start. Let me guide you on weaving these into your days for best punch. Pick one blend, run it 2 weeks minimum before swap or add. This lets you gauge your body's take. Dose your pick 30 to 60 minutes pre-bed. Skip right before lay-down munching. Give digestion a head start pre-flat. Stay steady. No instant magic here. Natural hormone tweaks build slow. You're syncing with body rhythms, not forcing synthetics. Commit 2 to 3 months steady before results check. Log feelings, energy, workouts, changes. Gains creep in, easy to miss starts. Records spotlight wins. Test testosterone pre-start. Recheck at 3 months. Objective numbers show if it's clicking. Morning draws only. Peak levels then for fair compares. Extra pointer. Beyond bedtime blends, I full day eats. Load protein. Amino acids build hormones. Pack veggies for vitamins, minerals. Grab healthy fats from avocados, nuts, oily fish, olive oil daily. Cut processed eats. Refined sweets, heavy booze. They drag testosterone. Sugars, white carbs, spike insulin. Booze curbs output direct. Processed stuff holds hormone disruptors. Hydrate well. Dryness hits hormones. Health. Shoot 8 water glasses daily. More for hard workouts or heat. One more frequent ask. Supplements? Pair with olive blends? Food first always. Whole foods deliver body-ready nutrients plus unknowns. That said, targeted ads help if gaps exist. Vitamin D's huge. Most men lack it. North dwellers or low sun folks especially. Vitamin D preps hormones. Key for testosterone. Test and add if low. Big impact. Magnesium merits thought too. As noted, common shortfall, vital for testosterone and sleep. Zinc dips often in active sweaters. But food leads. Source from holes where possible. Supplement gaps only, not swap for eats. Now, pre-close, some closing words. Aging testosterone dips aren't set in stone. Natural slow drop comes with years, sure, but sharp crashes sparking low T symptoms? Mostly avoidable, fixable via life tweaks. These easy olive oil pairings we covered? Strong weapons in your kit. Grounded in firm science, safe for most, cheap, simple. But they're puzzle pieces. Diet, workouts, rest, stress handling, relations, all key for peak testosterone. Natural paths perk, good side effects, not bad. Better eats, steady moves, stress ease, body care, you lift testosterone, plus heart health, immunity, mind, energy, life, joy. So kick off tonight. Choose a blend that clicks. Snag top extra virgin olive oil, raw honey, your add-in. Stir, sip pre-bed, vow 2 months steady. Tune into feels, log strides, tweak as fits. This optimizes health beyond lab numbers. High tea's cool, but prime is energy, strength, confidence, vitality. Doing what you love, sharing joy with kin and pals, feeling you again. If this hit home, thumbs up the video, share with guys who need it. Unsubbed? Subscribe now. Bell on for health tweaks and natural wellness drops. Thanks heaps for tuning in. I'm Dr. Charlotte Hayes. Catch you next video. Till then, care for you, and cheers to your